One of the things that I would tell you about is that we are dedicated professionals and we know how to do workers' compensation. Workers' compensation is all we do. We've been doing it combined between Mr. Mannion and I about 60 years. I've litigated probably 11,000 industrial commission cases all over the state, and there isn't a case that I haven't had experience in or the type of injury. But instead of talking about us, let's talk about you. You're the injured worker, and that's what we care about. And we don't want to be the biggest firm. We don't want to take every file. We don't want to take every case. We are selective. We take good cases for good people that are the victims of an industrial injury across the state of Arizona. And with that, we work hard. We're really diligent. My kind of phrase once in a while is justice never sleeps, because you're living with your injury every day. And Mr. Mannion and I travel the entire state. We have offices in Kingman, we have an office in Payson, we have our main office here in Phoenix, and Mr. Mannion and I go out to Yuma. And we're across the state trying to represent injured workers that have had a severe injury, and it has a great impact upon their life and their families. And we're not afraid to litigate. If you don't litigate cases, insurance companies don't take you seriously. And there's some law firms that like to roll them over pretty quickly, and we're not that kind of a law firm. We will be with you for years. We will represent you to the end of the case. And we don't care whether the case is a big case or a small case. We'll just do your case, because no one else will give you that kind of representation, at least in my experience. We're hardworking lawyers. We've got some information on our website from tell you how to do depositions and how to do independent exams and tell you about the stages of compensation, and they're worthwhile for you to look at. But primarily what we're really focusing on in what our mission statement is to give you quality representation as best as we know how to do that. And since workers' comp is all we do, we take our experience and our reputation, and that gives us what we think is a good result, and that's what we're here for you. Most of our clients will, and we have a few that might tell us some things on the web that we've asked to come down, but we just don't have clients. We have really friends. We represent people that tell other people that we did a good job, and they come back to us from time to time. They'll send other people to us. A great deal of our new cases are because other clients have said, "You guys did a good job." They listened to me, and they did good work for me. And that's really what this whole thing is about. You want a lawyer that looks like a lawyer, dresses like a lawyer, and does the work of a lawyer, and doesn't take this job in a juvenile fashion. It's really important. One of the nice things about us is we can only be in one place at a time. Sometimes we try to be in two or three, but we have an excellent staff. We have trained them over the years. They're bilingual Spanish. They're compassionate. They're caring. We've celebrated individuals that have been here for 13 years, 12 years, 11 years coming up by the end of this year. My office manager has been with us almost 30 years. So we have consistency. And they're extensions of how we like to handle the claim and how we like to handle the poor individual that's been hurt. They're compassionate, they're responsive, and they work real hard, and they stay real late and get the job done.